So it's been a high-quality day already here in Leicester at the Bet Victor Championship League, and well, Xiao Guodong can't wait to break off, it would seem, for this next match against John Higgins. He needs the points, I guess, is maybe why he's itching to get on with it, because although he beat Gary Wilson in his first match, he lost 3-0 to Karen Wilson, whereas John Higgins, of course, has played 1-2 already. So Higgins, with 2 matches to play tonight, he plays Tom Ford later, could actually pretty much rubber stamp his qualification for the playoffs. So we're underway. Higgins and Karen Wilson, of course, at the moment on 2 points. Got Neil Robertson, Gary Wilson, Mark Selby, Xiao Guodong all on 1. Tom Ford played 2, lost 2. Higgins looked good earlier, battled through 2 yard-fought matches, 3-2 against Robertson and Selby. He also scored well in those matches, and already a nice red finds the target at the start of this opening frame. Got the call Saturday saying to come into this group because Ali Carter decided to withdraw, and I guess he said his own practice table the best of states at the moment, so he thought, well, come down, obviously you earn money, you play the best in the world, chance to get in the winners group. Of course, he is the winner of this tournament 4 times.
Yes, and of course he's just returned from Germany and lost to the eventual champion Judd Trump there, but played some good snooker, John Higgins, so he knows his form's there. Oh, that was a really good pot from John Higgins. That black was very missable. Not only did he pot the black cleanly, he controlled the positional aspects of the shot to perfection.
Yes, he's looked sharp today, and he's already had a couple of centuries.
20.
So Higgins just looking, as I say, to press on in this session. Certainly if he got to 3 wins, you know, you'd expect to see him tomorrow. 4, he'd be guaranteed to be coming back. So he can do all the work tonight. Let everyone else sweat it out tomorrow before the playoffs. Top 4, remember, tomorrow after the group phase is concluded, will go into the playoffs, and the eventual winner goes into the winners group, where already we've got Stuart Bingham and Chris Wakelin from groups 1 and 2 respectively. To be honest, he couldn't have had 2 much tougher matches to start with, could he, John Higgins today? Neil Robertson in the first of them.
30.
Started there with a century. He also made one against Mark Selby, a total clearance in fact. Already looking good. If he's on this red, is he on it? He's sort of shaking his head.
39.
Just a safety shot. A break of 39. Good start to this frame, but just look at the position of the reds. If Xiao Guodong can get in, that 39 points lead of John Higgins could soon disappear.
A very gutsy shot that is, and well played. Well, he's held up for bulk colour, so sort of forced his way. Guodong's just slipped back in the rankings a little, 38. It's obviously when he was invited into this, he was higher up. Semi-finalist this season at the British Open.
4.
Twice been in the winners group of Championship League, most recently just last year.
Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? What can go wrong?
11.
When leaving the cue ball there, you bounce beyond something, but he really isn't. There is a potable red, but it's very tricky.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got the extended rest out. Yeah, and he's done so well there. So the first pot was excellent, so was that one to keep it going. John Higgins, as Dom said, was just millimetres away from being on a red, probably frame over. Played what he thought was a decent safety, but, well, might not get another shot in this frame.
This is another important positional shot for Xiao Guodong.
70.
Very important to give himself a good angle on the blue here by being high on it. If he's low on it, he'll have a lot of work to do with the cue ball, so important positional shot coming up here. Oh well, the pink is available. Must assume the pink's on its spot. I think it is, so it won't be tied up either, so it's much better to play for the pink. It was a certainty.
No time at all. Now then, well, he's on certainly one to the far corner. Good recovery. Just to say, the last match on table 2 in about 5 minutes, Mark Selby will play Neil Robertson. Heavyweight clash if ever there was one. Wilson, by the way, had breaks of 77, 115 and 78.
And I think he's won 2 matches in pretty much something like 40 minutes per piece. Incredible, that.
Yeah, he had a 79 and an 80 against Ford, so that really is, as you say, an incredible passage of play for him, spell of play. He'll be back tomorrow. Play Selby and Higgins, and indeed Robertson. 3 big hitters, but in that form he won't mind. Of course, that's the thing, isn't it? 4 names there. Gary Wilson, along with Robertson, Selby and Higgins. Only one of them won a ranking event this season, and it's Gary Wilson.
He's been in positional trouble a few times during the course of this break, Xiao Guodong, but
50.
just needs 4 more pots to secure victory in this opening frame. As you say, Dave, John Higgins played what he thought was a decent safety shot, having been very unfortunate himself to have the opportunity to win the frame in 1 hit. Doesn't look as though he'll be returning to the table now, just this red and high value colour required.
Well, Xiao Guodong saw close up against Robertson the standard required in this group. And maybe he just thought, I'm not going to start trying to compete in the safety with Higgins. I'm just going to go for it, and he did. Great pot to get in. Terrific break. Terrific standard all round today. Really has been. Pretty much every match. In big breaks, we've seen quality.
67. 69. 70.
Those players, I think everyone recognises got a bit of something about him. Quite an elegant player. in a couple of finals.
76.
Not quite making that breakthrough tournament. Still happen, of course. That's his birthday on Saturday, 35. So what has Higgins done wrong, really? He's unlucky, got to say, not to be on a red. He played safe. Xiao Guodong not potted a great red to the middle, and he's cleared up. We're 94. Terrific start from him to lead John Higgins 1-0.